But my question is to you, how do we truly know what success is without experiencing failure? Tulane University business professor Lisa Amos reported that entrepreneurs average 3.8 failures in business before they finally make it. Coach Rick Pitino said, and I quote, "Failure is good. It's fertilizer. Everything I've learned about coaching, I've learned from making mistakes." And this last quote, I won't even tell you before I read it who said this, and maybe you can guess. He says, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." That quote is by Michael Jordan, greatest basketball player to ever live. The last key to success, I think, is what Dr. Maxwell refers to as sowing seeds to benefit others. Achievement is more rewarding when you can share it with other people. It's more gratifying when we pass our knowledge on to others. For example, my father started a football camp in 1991, quarterback receiver camp at Webb School. I grew up in the football camp. As a college player, I started to coach the camp, and now I run the camp as a professional athlete. And I get so much satisfaction on teaching these young kids the fundamentals about the game of football. It's so rewarding when I can watch these youngsters take these tools that I've learned from my mentors, Vinny Testaverde, Curtis Martin, Coach Herman Edwards, Coach Bob Pruitt, Dave Meskey, all these coaches and wonderful people that surround me with the game of football. And I see them put these things into motion. I see them make progress with the things that I've been able to share, trying to share a piece of me with them. And I see how they make progress in just a mere 3 days. Lavernius Coles, one of my best friends, the guy that I played ball with in New York for 6 years, I had a chance to offer him the opportunity to come down and coach with me in our camp last year. Now, this is something that Lavernius had never done. And to give you a little background about Lavernius grew up in Jacksonville, in the hardest and worst neighborhood in Jacksonville. There were 20 individuals, 20 men, 20 boys that grew up with him. And out of those 20 boys, 3 of them are alive today. One is in jail, and the other 2 made it out, and Lavernius has been the most successful. Failure could have been an option for him, but it wasn't. So Lavernius comes down to our camp, and he had never done anything like this before, and I call him LC, that's his nickname, and I said, "LC," I said, "just do what you do. You be you. If you want to coach a little bit, coach a little bit. If you want to sit back and kind of watch and just work with each group, just do what you want to do. I want you to feel comfortable. You being here is good enough for these guys to see what a professional receiver is all about." And by the end of the day, before he left, he told his story. He was coaching. He was having so much fun out there, and he told me, he said, "Chad, I've never had this opportunity, and I can't tell you how much fun I had today. This is something that has opened my eyes. I may even want to be a coach now because this is the most gratifying thing I've ever experienced." And it's all because he came to serve. He came to share his life, to share his experiences with guys that didn't even know or could even fathom what he had been through in his life. And for him to have that opportunity, he was so thankful. You know, for some, service may involve missions abroad. It may involve traveling across the United States. For others, service is within our own communities, where we live, where we work, and where we play. Success: knowing your purpose, growing to reach your maximum potential, sowing seeds to benefit others. Success: knowing you have done your absolute best to become the best you are capable of becoming. As we come together today to celebrate the achievements and accomplishments of our sons and daughters of Marshall, I encourage you to take the time to reflect on how we've made it to this point. Why has success been achieved to this point? And in my opinion, it's simply because of one word and one word only. You never accepted the word no. As I look across the room, how many of us have been told no at one time in our lives or another? Well, you can't go to college. No one else in your family has. Or you may start, but I doubt you'll finish. There's no way you can do this or you can do that. No, no, no. But you're here today because you didn't accept no for an answer. You didn't focus on the problem and the challenges that were ahead of you. You looked at those obstacles as opportunities, and you spent your time instead and energy to find a solution. To our administrators, faculty, and staff of this university, I encourage you to not accept no for an answer as we continue to strive for excellence in every arena that encompasses this university. Academically, athletically, with our undergrad programs, our grad programs, in every facet that our university has to offer. It's easy to be successful in only one area, but true success occurs when we are strong, competitive, and successful in every aspect of our university. Thank you for this opportunity. It's an honor and a privilege to be here, once in a lifetime experience for me. And always remember, there will forever and always be only one. We are Marshall. Thank you very much.
Chad Pennington is a highly accomplished alumnus who truly embodies the essence of what it means to be a son of Marshall. Whereas Chad Pennington serves as a role model for all of us through the personal and professional standards by which he lives, and whereas he has achieved remarkable success in every facet of his life, from his role as a husband and father to his life as a professional athlete, and whereas Chad has overcome significant personal hardships along the way, but never lost sight of his commitment to helping others. And whereas he takes great pride in making the world a better place through his volunteer and charitable works, therefore be it known to all that Marshall University hereby proclaims James C. Chad Pennington an alumnus of distinction and an individual worthy of our esteemed respect and commendation. By recommendation of the Faculty Senate and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Marshall University Board of Governors, I hereby confer upon you, James C. Pennington, the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, in token whereof Dr. Gail Ormiston, Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost, will invest you with a hood symbolic of this distinguished degree. Congratulations.